and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. We're bringing to you the weekly tarot readings for this week, that is the week of the 24th of March. As usual, you will see a zodiac-wise tarot reading, except for you will also see angel answers. So think of a question before you dive right into things. As per usual, all the timestamps for the different zodiac signs are mentioned down below in the info box, along with Rinky's direct contact details. If you want to flesh into any of the details that you see in today's video, you know you can contact her. Let's dive right into it, as usual, beginning with Aries.
Aries, the card that we have for you is the World. This card here tells us that, this particular week looks like there are some major steps, major risks that you actually want to take, but there's a lot of fear in and around revolving that. But this is a quite bright and a positive card, so it's asking you any decisions that you got to make this week, go for it. It's the time you push your fears aside and just walk forward, because this decision is really gonna favor you in the long run. And it feels like, yeah, it's a joy circle that you look around. Everything around you is happening for your good and you're enjoying every bit of it. Angel answer for you here is compromise. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, requires you to sort of compromise a bit here and there. It just feels like you're being very, very adamant towards a certain situation and you want it to happen in the way that you're dreaming about. So it's just asking you, go slow, do not sort of, panic so much and stress. So this is telling you that certain compromises here and there is important. It's definitely going to be for your good. Just don't be very, very adamant towards a certain situation and just, compromise a bit here and there. Taurus, the card that we have for you is Knight of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that, this is a particular week which is here to sort of confirm a certain thing. Knights are always the confirmation cards. So it's telling you whatever scenario is going on in present right now, it's absolutely in the right direction. Whatever your intuition is hitting you, just go for it. Do that, So where you see certain signs from the universe, just accept it and walk in that path. It's not just coincidence. Understand that it's all happening for a reason and you've got to take those signs in the right direction and work on it. Angel answer for you here is get more information. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now sort of requires more information from your end. It feels like you know half side of the story and you're not yet aware about the complete scenario. Once you are aware about the complete scenario, you will be sort of at peace and you will know exactly what needs to be done next. So somewhere there are a lot of things that needs your attention, lot of sort of information that you're not aware of yet, and that will definitely help you to be in a better space. Gemini, the card that we have for you is the Fool. This card here tells us that, somewhere this is a week where you're feeling very, very confident with the way things are going on around you. It feels like, I'm in that happy space. All the work that I'm doing, it's just making me more and more happy. So this is a week where it's asking you to take a jump, go and do whatever is sort of, making you happy. It feels like there is a certain fear that you're holding on to with regards to your professional life. But this is clear, like, once you take that one step forward, it's definitely going to help you and you're going to be a more happy person after that. Angel answer for you is meditation brings answers. So the angels here are telling us that, it's the time where if you're seeking certain answers with regards to a certain situation, angels are telling you, you got to find that within. So the answer here for you is you got to connect to spirituality, connect to higher self, anything that feels that, you are in that special place in life, just meditate and you will get your answers from within. So it's just telling you, all the answers that you need is definitely within, and meditation will help you connect to those answers. Cancer, the card that we have for you is the Hanged Man. This card here is telling us that, this is a week where you feel everything around you is not just going the way you want it. So somewhere I feel your opinions, your ideas aren't matching with people. It feels the situation, overall situation in and around you feels like, oh my god, what is happening? So it feels like you're more in a panic mode and you're just trying to, overlook to a lot of situations and you're just stressing out for absolutely no reason. This is a bright and a positive card which is telling you calm down, relax, everything is just going fine. There's nothing to stress on to so much. You got to just relax this particular week. Angel answer for you here is forgiveness. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with requires you to forgive the situation. You know, it feels like you're holding a lot of baggage, and it feels like that's not letting you be in that peace, letting you be in that calm position. So somewhere once you start accepting and, you know, forgive a certain person, certain situation, you will find yourself in a much better mental state. So that's really important this week. So go ahead and make that effort which is needed to forgive a certain situation or a person for that matter. Leo, the card that we have for you is King of Pentacles. This card here is telling us that this particular week, you know, you will feel very, very confident. It feels like, you know, I'm very powerful, I'm doing the right thing, but somewhere this is going slightly above your head. You know what I'm trying to say here is, you know, that power is sort of taking over you, and you feel very, very, you know, it's the time you got to stay humble. It's very important for you. You are sort of overruling people in and around you, and people around are absolutely not appreciating that. So you got to stay very, very kind and humble this particular week, because it feels like success is just hitting your head hard, and you got to not let yourself enter that phase, because it's definitely not good for you. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it is a bright and a positive yes. So, you know, things are turning in your favor. Everything is coming in place. All the dots you were sort of looking at are joining at this point, and everything is going to work brilliant for you. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Three of Swords. This card here is telling me that this week looks like there are a lot of misunderstandings, lot of arguments. You know, it feels like the bond that you had with people around you, it just feels like there are a lot of misunderstandings, and which is creating a lot of trouble in your life right now. You just feel, why a certain person is not understanding me. It's just something that I feel you got to put it in the right way. Your words are not doing justice to your situation. You got to go ahead and express yourself even better. It's just like, you know, sometimes not speaking up is sort of a problem for you. So this is your problem. You got to understand that you got to keep your words right in front of the person, and that will help you stay away from any sort of argument this week. But it's advisable that you do not get into wrong words. It's sort of gonna, you know, be a problem for yourself. So just stay away from any sort of heated arguments this particular week. Angel answer for you here is let go. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with, you know, it's if you're trying to hold on to something really hard for the longest time, and you see things not working out your way, and you see things are not going the way you wanted it to, it's just a time to release it. You know, there's a thin line between manifestation and being desperate about a certain thing. You know, it just feels like you are being desperate about a certain thing and not manifesting it in the right way. So understand that being desperate sort of pulls that thing away from you. So don't do that, and it's the time angels are advising you to let go a certain thing. Libra, the card that we have for you is Ace of Swords. This card here is telling us that, you know, this particular week it feels like there are a lot of opportunities coming your way. You know, this could be work opportunities, any project that, you know, is sort of coming your way. Universe is asking you to acknowledge all of it. You know, it's asking you to sort of accept what's coming your way. You know, it feels like you are sort of being very moody this week and being very lazy and not want to accept new things. You feel your platter's already full, but this is an opportunity that's going to give you real highs in life. So make sure you consider these opportunities this week. Any new project, any new job offer, any new proposal coming your way, it needs acknowledgement from your end. It's very important this week. Angel answer for you here is remain positive. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now requires a lot of affirmations, you know, requires a lot of positivity. It just feels like somewhere in the process of this situation, you've just given up onto a lot of situations, a lot of things. So it's asking you to hold on to that positivity, hold on to that faith, and you will see these affirmations working out wonders for you. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is Page of Swords. This card here is telling me that, you know, this is a week where a new beginning is happening. Certain new thing is actually entering your life. Page is about, you know, new things, new beginnings. So somewhere that is coming your way this week. All the efforts that you've put in the past, and you feel like that one step is very, very important for you for a certain thing to begin. this is a great week. So, you know, make that extra effort, put in that extra effort, and be sure of, you know, how things are going to turn out for you. So somewhere this week looks like, you know, your efforts are being paid. That one big step is happening this week. So it's very important for you to keep walking in that direction and keep taking constant efforts. Angel answer for you here is perfect timing. Angels are telling you, you know, the timing that you were looking out for, the divine timing, it's all here. You know, things are getting in place. The situation that was so messy back then, now it's come to a point where everything is making sense for you. So yes, it's the divine timing, it's the perfect timing, where, you know, you will see a lot of things coming in place for you this particular week. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is King of Wands. This card here is telling me that, you know, things are going great, things are going fine. This week looks, you know, fine as per everything, but I still feel, you know, this is a fiery element. King of Wands is a lot about anger, fire. So somewhere you're losing that, you know, peace of mind and that calmness that you had. This week feels like there's a lot of anger for some reason, and just feels like you're just, you know, taking wrong decisions, some wrong steps. It's very important for you to just understand that, you know, you got to keep your head really calm. Anytime you feel you're really angry for absolutely no reason, you know, maybe you can start meditating, maybe you can start journaling. That's really going to help you this week. I don't know, for some reason it just feels like, you know, your anger is sitting at your nose and you're just like pouring out into wrong words every now and then. So just make extra efforts to not get into that zone. Angel answer for you here is if you believe. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with requires your belief. Understand that, you know, in this process you've forgotten to believe in the situation. You've just given up onto a lot of things, and you just feel like, you know, it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen, I don't care anymore. So that attitude has to go out of the situation. You have to really believe in what you're doing, and only then things are turning out very well for you. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is 10 of Cups. This card here is telling me that this is going to be a good week for you in terms of spending good time, quality time with your family, with your close friends. It just feels like, you know, you've got to take that time out and just be there and just be present in the moment, live in the moment. It just feels like you need that connection, you need that little breaks with your family. It just feels everything around is just going to be goody this particular week, and everything looks nice, which is a great thing. Angel answer for you here is don't stop. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, you know, it's asking you to keep working towards it, keep pushing your limits every now and then. You know, the direction that you've chosen, the path that you've chosen is correct. It's asking you to just have constant efforts toward it. Whatever you're doing, you just have to work towards it. So the message right now for you here is don't stop. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is Page of Swords. Page of Swords here is telling us that, you know, this week feels like there is a certain new project coming your way. So swords are talking about your words. So somewhere with your words, you can get a certain thing enter into your life. If you're looking out for a certain project, it's very important for you to pitch well for that. You know, your words have the power to sort of convince the other person, and this week you're doing it right. So make that extra effort when it comes to, like, you know, just putting your point out there and letting the person know that you're ready for a certain project, a certain job. So your words will get you a new thing into your life this particular week. Angel answer for you here is ask your angels. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with this particular week. It feels like, you know, you haven't really put it out to the universe. It just feels like, yeah, maybe I want a certain thing. So once you remove the word maybe from a situation, you will actually let the universe know that you're ready for a certain thing. So it's just telling you, let the universe know what you want. Ask your angels for what exactly you want in life. Pisces, the card that we have for you is King of Swords. This card here is telling us that this particular week, it feels like, you know, everything is coming in place for you. All the efforts that you've taken in, you know, is sort of falling in place. It just feels like, you know, you are doing the right thing. The way you're expressing it out, the way you're putting it in the words, it's perfect. So you do not need to, you know, self-doubt your own decisions here. If slight self-doubt is sort of, you know, putting out wrong vibe in the universe, and it's advisable that you shouldn't do that. Angel answer for you here is not the right time. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, it feels like, it just needs your constant efforts. All that you're doing right now, you have to focus on that. You do not have to worry about the results yet, because this is a time which requires only efforts from your end, and the more you're sort of running behind results, it's sort of getting pulled away. All you need to do this particular week is just constant efforts and efforts.
I hope that this video was really helpful for you guys. Rinky is always trying to be as accurate as possible, but like I mentioned before, if you want to know the nitty-gritties and want to deep dive into the details, you can get directly in touch with her. I sometimes get a lot of DMs, but obviously I am not a tarot reader and will not be able to help you, so please reach out to her directly instead. If you're not from Bombay, she also does readings through Skype and FaceTime, and I guess she would be the right person to guide you on the details. I will see you guys in the next video. Rinky will see you next week. See you. Bye.